Well, we're live. Now we're just going to hang on and move the mat around a little bit and make a bunch of weird noises. See who shows up.
Totally unannounced.
Right, just for the fun of it.
You should go down more.
This way. How's that? That's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay. What if you do a live and no one shows up?
Well, when you don't announce it.
I know. But, we were just sitting here at the table and thought this would be fun. So let's give folks another few minutes and see what happens. Oh, hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt. Good evening to you.
What is going on, man?
YouTube.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a therapy. I'm sorry. I'm just,
A therapeutic edge.
Right.
Hey, therapeutic edge here.
Right. Oh, that is so funny.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
How are you? Grom.
Oh, Grom's in the house.
Look who just turned up in my feed. Just so you guys know, we totally didn't just plan. We didn't plan this. So we just decided to go live, see how many people show up, and just, kind of hang out and talk to you guys. And
yeah.
Flicking and grinning. That's right.
I got some fun stuff on the table that I will show off once we get rolling a little bit more. Some bits and pieces. Also, a little later when we get some more folks on here.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark. I'm gonna say some stuff to some people.
I hope it's nice stuff.
Right? But we'll see.
And the reason we're doing this live now is because the dog went out today.
And so she's tired.
So she's tired, so we can do it without having a squeaky video.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hey, and the laundry's not going, so you will not hear the laundry bell tonight.
Should we turn the laundry on to make people more comfortable?
Cat's not on the table.
Not yet.
Although he'll be over here.
He's watching.
Later. Hey, Manny.
Hi, Manny.
Oh. Hey, John. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, not everybody can see everything. Watch this. Let's make everything a little more visible. Oh.
And just to tell you guys, we're a little bit bummed out because we are getting ready to go down into lockdown out here again.
Yep.
So we thought, maybe we should start doing some lives. Hey, Will, my Kodiak should be here tomorrow.
Hey, where's the other Sencut? The new one. I don't know, man.
No clue.
I don't think it's out here anymore. I think we put everything away.
That's because your wife cleaned off the table.
Right. Well, we'll never find it then. We'll see.
Hang on.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read that.
Which one? Wilmore said my Kodiak should be here tomorrow, and Mark said hello to Grom.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Michael says, what's the hollow pivot looking one?
This is a Tucson.
John got the Sidious. Isn't that a great knife, John?
The Sidious?
Yes. I love that knife.
This is a really great knife. We'll talk about that in a minute. Somebody asked about this. This is a Tucson. And yeah, no, it's a rare Tucson. This is the TS, what the hell is that? 234 Kodiak. It's a rare Tucson in that it's not very good. It's a really cool idea, and the designer is a really nice guy. But this is a pivot that it's on ceramic balls, but it's not really on bearings because they don't move. The blade just slides on these. OCD for EDC did a really good disassembly of this, which I used, in fact, to disassemble it, to look at it myself. And he made some interesting comments about it, and he's not wrong. The blade shape is gorgeous, right? It's beautiful. But beyond that, it's just a strange knife. Sean Hassan from Tepe Designs actually sent this along for me to look at, which I thought was really cool. But you can't really open it very well, and I'll show you what I mean.
Hey, Big Red.
JB.
So it's a front
Sorry.
flipper, and it also has a little tiny. Hey JB, what's up, man? It also has a little tiny flipper tab right here that works like this. Okay, so
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
That
great,
looks like one of my flicks.
right? And then you can. Oh, here comes the cat.
Right.
And then you can. Oh yeah, look. If I have room and I can sort of flip it open like that, you can do it. But to me, this is just sort of a thought experiment put forward by, I think it's Mazwan Mukhtar who designed this thing. I think. I can't see. Maybe not. I hate to get that wrong. But anyway, it's heavy. It's slow. And it's just not a very well executed knife. But the reason it's on the table is because I think it's interesting looking. Anybody have anything to say?
Warner Blade said that he likes the idea, but it seems poorly executed. And Michael Morgan said it's not flawed. That's the action.
Yeah, no, that's it. You can loosen it a little bit and lubricate it, but it's just not very well.
And Matt does say that it sucks because it's sure pretty.
Yeah, no, it's a shame. And okay, so here's what I love about it. Like, you guys don't know, I'm stuttering.
You?
Truth.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Let's try that again. I don't do negative reviews. I don't enjoy them. It's the reason you haven't seen a review of this on the channel so far. But there are, I want them to do stuff like this. Tucson is in a really unique position to just go for it. It didn't cost them really anything in the long run. Their other knives sell like wildfire. So I love that they're trying new stuff. I just don't think that this is really that successful.
Yeah, JB, it definitely is an experiment.
I could maybe loosen the yeah, see, the pivot's already relatively loose.
Have you ever spun it in one finger? That's Michael Morgan asked that. Yeah, Michael.
It's just
Don't do it.
No, okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry I laughed, didn't I?
Yeah. No, and then unfortunately, since I spun it with one finger, I'm missing the other finger now, so I have to go.
John Cottrell wants to know if I've ever tried the Spyderco Chaparral lightweight.
You have not.
I have not. Sadly, I have not.
I am the Spyderco collector in the family, and I haven't had one yet. I have had the Manix 2 lightweight. I've had the PM3 lightweight. I've had a couple other lightweights, but never that one.
Hey, Nathan's Knives. I'm going to show one. If JB is still here. JB, this one's for you. This is the Ohlone Butron. I don't know where the camera is.
Hold on.
Woo.
There you go.
It's so... Shh. There she is, folks. She's awake. Now we're just... Oh, she's looking for a toy.
Talk about the
This is
Butron.
sweet. I'm sorry. So this one does actually come in carbon fiber too, but I got this one from Derek Costa, who is Ohlone Knives, and he sent me the red one, and it is, I mean, this is, oh my gosh, JB, I'm gonna have to send this one to you to review. This is just outstanding. This is my new favorite right now. This is an outstanding knife. So fun, so fidgety, feels so good in hand. I mean, I definitely call it a medium-sized knife, but man, this thing, and there's gonna be a review on it, but it's been in my pocket for 3 days.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
really.
I can't put it down. I am just in love with it. So JB, this one's gonna be coming to you, man, for review, because I know you'd like that one.
So here's the thing, right? Ohlone knives have been excellent so far, but when you got hands the size of mine, Ohlone knives haven't really been for me
What's the
yet.
blade size on that one?
Let's see. You guys see that? Well, it's kind of hard to see. We'll do it up here.
3 inches?
1, 2, 3, and a little tiny bit. 3 1/8.
Yeah.
And 3 1/4 overall. 3 1/8 of edge.
An overall length.
Oh, they're getting nosy.
No, I'm doing that.
Oh, don't let her get away with that stuff.
Born of Blades, by the way,
1, 2,
hello.
3,
He wanted to know
4,
the blade
5,
size.
6, 7.
Hey, Corbin, Minnesota. Woo, that's cold.
That's 6.5 overall.
Yeah, it's good size.
But it's enough. That's the best part. It's enough in my hand, and
Well,
so
it's
this
small
is
in your hand.
well. But most knives do. We'll get to one that doesn't. But this is probably my favorite Ohlone knife so far. Ohlone knife. Ohlone knives knife. Ohlone knives knife.
Now that's actually Derek. Derek, again, the maker. That's his favorite that he's produced so far, and
I get
can
why.
absolutely see. Now I saw this one in. He had it at the NorCal Knife Show that we had gone to, and he had the prototype there, and I mean, I'm like, you need to send me one of those. And sure enough, Born to Blade says it's too small for him.
You know,
And the red on the video, it's not doing
it's
justice.
coming up orange, isn't it?
It's a cardinal red. It is a beautiful red.
It really is. It's a Christmas red.
Yes.
We could turn the light out. You know what? No, it's just the way the lighting is in here. I'm sorry, guys. It's not ideal.
Bye, Matt. Have a good night or morning at work.
Oh, bye, Matt. So, Born to Blade said it's too small.
Yes.
I like big knives. If you've ever watched my channel, you know that to be true. This is big enough. It is. It's a real handful, and it's an excellently executed knife. It's just really beautiful. It's titanium bolsters, basically. This is micarta? Or is it G10? Polished
G10?
G10?
That was the G10.
Polished G10? Really polished G10.
It does have a carbon fiber version, I said.
Right.
So, yeah.
Anyway, that is a beautiful knife.
Grom says that's a great town. One of my favorite tourist spots. Oh, San Antonio.
Ah.
Born to Blade says, I trust you. You like knives I like. And then Michael Morgan wants to know what's the fixed blade. Did I miss that? Oh, no, we haven't showed that yet.
This is another Tucson, and hold on, let me see if I can.
And yes, Mark, it is a great shape on the handle.
I for the life of me, cannot remember the number on this. It is.
The Ohlone.
So this is burl wood on copper liners
Hey, Dirk.
on 14C 28N blade steel. They make a version of this that is a slip joint folder that I really loved, but I actually gave it to a buddy of mine. It's all titanium, and his is M390. But this blade shape is one of my all-time favorites. This is absolutely going to go into my camping gear. And I think I paid $40 for this on eBay. Come on.
Hey, Lefty, happy Sunday. No one can remember the Tucson numbers. That's Dirk.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And, if this was a review, I'd have a little note down at the side, reminding me what exactly the hell number this is. But if you go on eBay and go to either DWin99 or the Tucson sellers page and look up Tucson fixed blades, you will find it. Also, I want to point out the sheath. I'm not a big leather sheath guy. I have a Kydex guy. His name is Chris Luthi. He does amazing work for me. But it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate a really good leather sheath. And this is. Look how thick that is, right? It's astonishing. And for $40.
Which way does it fit in the sheath? And I'm looking up the Rumsen right now. That was, who asked me that? Whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I gotta go back. That was Mark. Hang on, Mark. I'm getting you a price on that one. Oh. Corbin says Nathan's Knives. Oh, he's talking to somebody else.
Well, you guys feel free to talk to each other. Just leave us out of it. Whatever. Okay.
Also, because I have a couple of my lefties on here. I love my lefties, and I'm always looking for knives. For those of you that aren't aware, Concept Knives is coming out with a left-handed version of the Warrior.
And others, I think. But Warrior's first.
I only know about the Warrior first, right? I actually don't know where our Warrior is right now. Michael Morgan wants to see the Recon. Hey, Chad.
In honor of the changes at Cold Steel, I had and broke out a couple of my favorite Cold Steels just for fun. I have a small Cold Steel collection. It used to be a lot bigger. This is a fantastic pocket knife. And I can't remember the name of the channel. But there's a channel that looks for alternate clips for knives. I'll put it in the description down in the comments after the video. But it turns out that you can, if you turn a little sideways, you can fit a Spyderco, the PM23 clip on here, and I'm going to, because this clip sucks. It is the stiffest, nastiest thing I have ever used, and but the rest of beyond that, what?
Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Read the comments.
Lefty just did a review on the Lefty Warrior, so I'm gonna
nice.
check that out. Actually, Lefty, I'm not following you. I'm gonna have to go follow you.
Everybody go follow Lefty.
Yeah, follow Lefty EDC. I'm gonna have to go look at this page now.
In a world of $200 and $300 and $400 knives, these are 100 and change, 110, 120, something like that. I think this was 113 on Amazon a while back. This is a superb knife. Just a complete brute, very comfortable, S35 VN blade. The action is, really good. I very much hope, and for the next year, by the way, I don't think we're going to have an issue with cold steel knives because the 2021 production stuff, based on what I've been hearing, was already submitted and is already done. It's 22 that's going to be a little sketchy, by the way, for cold steel. My other favorite cold steel is this. This tiny little thing is the Espada G10 large. Not the extra large, this is just the large. And the reason this is meaningful to me is the guy that I mentioned, the guy that does my Kydex, he has got the large Espada that's got the polished aluminum, and his is the super fancy one. And many, many years ago, that really was sort of the knife that set me off down the crazy knife path, because he came home with that thing and I lost my mind.
Thanks, Mad King Deuce.
So being able to have this.
Chad says the clip and texture on the G10 will eat your pants for lunch.
It will. For sure it will. Being able to have one of these around, I wasn't going to spend the $350 or $400 or whatever for the more fancy version of this, but Cold Steel's OS 10A is really good. This is just a fantastic little folding machete to take camping. I love this thing.
I think, Chad, didn't you post a picture of that one today?
Chad has by far my favorite large cold steel collection. That dude has got all of the big cold steels.
Everyone.
Yeah, no, it's just astonishing.
And I agree. Michael says Cold Steel does ridiculous the best. Yes, they do.
Oh, absolutely. This was $100, something like that. 113, I think. This is right around the same price as the Formax Scout that's out right now, and I've had both. I love the Formax and the Formax Scout, but for the same money, you get the same OS 10A, and you just get a whole other level of ridiculous with this thing. You really, really do.
Hey, by the way,
Yes.
Nathan's Knives would like to see the ProTech.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
JP, hand me that one again.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can see how big that is. Okay. First of all, there is no way I'm flipping anything on this. This thing is...
Don't cut your fingers
It's
off.
a two-hander. So you see how big it is, and shush, Lola. I mean, come on now.
It's
This
a two-hander.
thing is just giant. Oh yeah, I could totally.
That's a
two-hand
straight up
this one.
Zweihander for her. That is awesome.
This is huge.
That's a hand and a half sword
Oh.
for women carry knives.
That is crazy. I can do some damage with that one though. I can't close it either.
All right, the ProTech. This was actually given to me by a super cool dude. I haven't talked to him, so I'm not going to broadcast his name. It was the mainspring was actually busted, and he wasn't sure what to do about that. So he told me that I could have it if I was willing to take the time to get it fixed. And so I reached out to ProTech, and they absolutely fixed it. And I also want to share that I had a really excellent customer service experience with ProTech. That was really very good. They had it for a couple of weeks, and it came back just super snappy. They put a fresh edge on it, which that's interesting because I actually asked them not to. And when they realized they had done it anyway, I got an apology. Like, we're really sorry we did that. We didn't, I said, it's fine. This is a fantastic knife. It's a little, it's a 3-finger knife for me. 3 and a little bit. But I love Les George design. The 0920 ZT is one of my all-time favorite knives. And what I'd really like to do is get the ZT 0900. This is sort of a ProTech version of that, which would make me super happy. What you doing over there?
Shh, it's a secret.
Okay, apparently it's a secret. But here's the thing, when she's doing that, I have no idea what you guys are saying because I can't see it from here.
I'm posting Lefty EDC's
Very
page,
cool.
and I'm going to go subscribe to him. What do they say? Nathan's Knife said it's so snappy. Michael Morgan said 20 watching, 11 likes.
Yeah.
Nathan's Knife said sweet. JP back on the Cold Steel said that's a monster.
It is.
Michael Morgan, I think every American should carry a Bowie. Lynn Thompson.
Lynn and his position in the knife industry and his whole thing is going to go through a real shift now. I'm a member of the Cold Steel owners group, sort of the Cold Steel Nation, whatever they call it. And oh my God, those folks are pissed. And that's fine. We're all just going to have to sit back and see what happens. I have a couple of autos out here on the table just because I think they're fun. We'll get to the Kershaw in a minute. So the other one I have on the table, of course, is the LUDT. This is a fantastic knife. Now, I don't like out the front autos. I don't have one, in fact. I don't like out the fronts. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with them if you dig that, but I like more blade. And so I like side fire autos if I'm going to have one. This is just about perfect. It's, it really is. It's Microtech doing what they do best. It's very snappy. It's really, really slicey. There is very little secondary bevel down here. And this thing just glides through whatever medium you're cutting up. And it's comfortable. You can move your hand around on it. This is just, well, it really is fantastic. Now, there is one thing, actually two things, when it comes out of the box that I don't like, three that I don't like. I can keep adding stuff. One, I do not like all the billboarding. I don't know if you guys can see that, and the lighting in here is not that great. But this whole side of the knife is just covered in words. Not necessary. Two, it comes with a lanyard, which I had to remove. I know a lot of people love lanyards, but I don't. And it's high enough up on the knife that when it was in place, it jabbed me in the palm every time I tried to use the knife. That was no good. And the third and most obvious is I hate proprietary hardware. I'm a knife nerd. I take all of my stuff apart. I break it down. I clean it. Microtech has set this up in such a way that you just can't do that. Unless you spend $25 on a pivot tool, you can get them from PVK Vegas, for instance, and other places. But that's just obnoxious. It's totally unnecessary. So beyond that, those three small complaints, as an actual user, this is probably one of the nicest knives just to put in the pocket I've had in a really long time. It is very slicey. It is very thin. It is very light. It's just spectacular. So I had the Mordax. What?
Nathan's knife says, psh, lanyards, forget about it. And JB says, yeah, but I love that knife.
It's a great knife. I love this knife.
And Michael wanted a request, so I'll be right back.
If you look, for just a carrier, this is probably one of the best I've had in forever, as I was saying. The thing about it, I had the Mordax for a while, which is what I was really hoping would sort of be a California legal version of this, because I can't really carry this out in public here in California. They get mad at me. But the Mordax was really thick behind the edge. It wasn't nearly the slicing tool that the LUDT is, and that bummed me out. So I'm still on the hunt for basically a manual version of this. I can't see what you're saying. Oh, that Rough Rider sous chef. Chad, that is a great knife, man.
Oh my God, I want that. Somebody send me that to review.
Somebody send us a Rough Rider
Sous chef
to review. We'll send it back in good order. Oh.
Somebody wanted to know about our Ray Laconico, but oh my gosh, it's a mess in here. My place.
I don't think the Laconico's in there. It's in its own zipper case somewhere, and I don't know where it is right now.
Okay.
Which one were they asking about? The new one?
Any of them.
Oh, well, there's one.
There's one. You know where the others are?
Well, I know where this one is. I only have one.
Yeah, but we had three. I think we sent one off.
Here's the other one.
Uh-oh, Chad says his Rough Rider sous chef is coming apart.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Thanks, JB.
These are the two Monterey Bay knives that we have for sure. Well, I've got a third one actually up here on the table. I mean, if you guys are into the VLD, but this is not this is not a Laconico design. This is just a Monterey Bay knife. Yeah. So Christina's had this one for quite some time. Our friend Chad did the ano work on this, and it is beyond beautiful. It just
and really, if you guys go back and look on probably my Instagram page and see his ano work.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's just gorgeous. The light in here will never compare to what it looks like outside. I mean, it's exactly what I asked for. He did. I'm so happy with it.
This is my XLC. This knife will be with me until I am too old and out of my mind to have a collection.
Isn't that now?
No, honey, but thank you.
Okay, too old now.
Yeah, I'm too old now.
Yes.
Yeah, because this was a gift. This came over from Big Bore Knife and Gear. Just one of the most thoughtful and amazing things ever. I just don't have the correct words for it. I really don't. But I get to experience the real joy of this knife. Everybody loves this, and they should. It's fantastic, but sized up for my hand, which makes all the difference in the world. I love this Laconico design. I really do.
Mark says, before he forgets, it's great to hear us both live. He really enjoys us.
Oh,
Thank
dude.
you, Mark.
Thanks, man. That is rad.
You know, it's been kind of another reason we did this is it's been we'll call it an interesting year for us.
Oh no, this is alive, and I just said it's not for kids. This has been a shitty year.
Oh, it's been such
Except,
shit.
it's also been amazing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, so let's take a minute and do that right here in the middle.
Okay.
Okay. JB, Zach, Scott Big Bore Williams, Chris Sell from Thai Addiction, Bob DeMarco, the Knife Junkie, and just channel after channel and friend after friend came forward for me, us, when the shit hit the fan because of my emergency retina surgery. I'll never be able to appropriately thank everyone. But since we're here and we're live, I love you guys. And I have only the deepest respect and gratitude and absolute just deep thanks for the way this community stepped up. We went from not sure we were going to make our mortgage.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you guys. Tom Winger just came on and said, "Hey, Christine and honey."
We went from not being able to sure we were going to make our mortgage to making it and surviving and getting through the other side. And that was, look, I put out a call to the world, and the world responded, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, for those of you that don't know, it didn't start with, it wasn't just Pete's retina emergency surgery.
No.
And then I had an emergency trip. And
there was a lot.
Recently had surgery.
Yeah, it's just been a lot. And then, of course, with COVID, I lost both. I work 2 jobs. I am a therapist. I'm also a college professor. And thanks to COVID, at the beginning of summer, I lost both jobs. And then I had emergency surgery. I don't want to get into it. The point is this. Over the next couple of weeks, particularly, a number of people really stood up and stepped up and helped. And I'm going to do what I can to thank them individually. We finally come to a place where we've been able to catch our breath. And I realized that I have not really been able to do that in a very effective way. But I wanted to take this opportunity to thank, the people that I mentioned and everyone else who just basically gave a shit enough to reach out and help 2 people that they'd never really met. Some of you have, obviously. But for the most part, people just helped a complete stranger. And yeah. I am so deeply grateful and amazed and just in awe of this entire community. Why are we brought together? We're brought together for these things. These weird, sharp pieces of pocket art and tool, and yet there's family.
Yeah.
Well,
it feels good to us. When we had the opportunity, we gave back. And we'll continue to do so. Yeah. Always continue to do so. And that, that's something I'm going to talk about later that I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
Coming up.
Anyway, I don't want to, but
It got so mushy.
I know, not to be all weird about it, but you guys know who you are and know that we,
You guys are awesome.
We wouldn't have made it without you, period.
Yeah.
And
I agree, Grom. Grom says, come for the knives, stay for the sense of community. You guys are awesome. Again, you all welcomed me.
You're a girl.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even show my boobs. But I love you guys.
Should I show mine?
Oh, bye, Grom.
Bye, Grom.
But you guys are awesome. You're the level of exception or
acceptance. Acceptance.
The level of acceptance and everything. It's just really on Born of Blades, give it time. That I show my boobs?
No, that'll be my boobs. You guys are really in for a treat.
Yes, Peter, do it.
Okay, here I'm not really going to do that. No. This is a family channel.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, Nathan, says we have the two best Kershaw launches on the table, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So Peter actually started me with a launch collection,
Yep.
and we started with the launch. No, Lola.
I got you a launch one, the purple launch one.
And we've gone through. I think I'm only missing one of the launch series.
Yeah.
So I have all of them.
Yep.
And again, not a huge out the front fan,
Ooh.
but
Dog.
no, you're okay. Not a huge out the front fan, but I love those. There's just something about them.
So the reason those are on the table actually is because I knew I was going to talk about these two. Right here, let's clear some space. I knew I was going to talk about these two, and I wanted very much to share the fact that this is $230, this is $225 or $30. That's $99.
Yeah, they are sappy.
They are sappy. You're sappy.
They are snappy.
These are USA made Kershaws. I don't know how much USA made they really are, but they are very proud of that. They have very similar design. They're aluminum bodies. These are CPM 154 blade steel, which is fantastic. I mean, it's not 20 CV, and it's but it's still a really good blade steel. And for $99, if you can't afford one of these, and you're in a place where you can carry an auto, Kershaw really makes excellent tools. My favorite by far, actually my favorite is the Launch 13, which is out with some friends being reviewed. But my actual favorite carrier is the Launch one. Now you have a purple one.
I do.
I'm not a purple person. I'm a black and silver person, clearly. In fact,
yeah,
so
they can all tell which knife on the table is mine.
Right. My point is that if you want a really nice side-fire auto, Kershaw has your back.
Yeah.
They really do. And they're really attractive, and they're cheap.
Big Red EDC says, you want to see the old guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much. That'd
Absolutely.
be rad, dude.
How do you get JB on here?
How do I what?
You can't add. Can you add a JB on here? JB, can we add you on here?
No, this is not that setup.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out. I would like to do lives. Like JB does this really cool thing where he actually brings other people. I think he's recording Zooms and then putting them up on YouTube.
Can you add people on a JB? Can you add people on a YouTube? Mike Morgan says he's in. I'm the same. I had to shop around for black handle praxis.
Yeah.
Well, he's just like you, honey. That's so awesome.
Not Grom.
Carbonite. Zoom.
Yeah, no, that's a good. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Carbonite Gamorrean, to my post about my Spyderco's the other day, said, "Oh my God, I thought my screen had broken. It was only showing in black and white." Yep, that's my knife collection. But anyway, that's the point. If you guys want a good automatic side-fire knife and you don't want to spend a ton of money, Kershaw has your back, and I really think they're worth your attention. I wish we could carry them in California. I think it's ridiculous that I can carry this anywhere I want to go in California. That's not an issue. Nope, no problem. But this little thing is trouble. It makes no sense. And as quick as this is, right? I mean, that's really snappy. It isn't really any faster than this.
That's true.
It makes no sense. Stupid, archaic, just lame laws.
Ooh, Yardstream. We'll check that one out.
Let's look at something fun and new. This is the Chavez 229 Liberation. Now, I have a few Chavez. I've actually had a lot of Chavez knives. For a long time now, I've only had the 229 Tanto. And somebody was nice enough to send this along, and here it is. And I got to tell you, this thing is fan-freaking-tastic. I don't know if that milling is... There it is. Look at the millwork on that titanium. Now, this was a special edition for somebody or other, and I don't have that information in front of me. What?
Somebody or other.
Oh, well, I'm super organized. It doesn't have the compound grind of the other 229s, but it doesn't matter. This is just a really superb pocket knife, but that's Chavez. He designs great knives. If you don't mind that pocket clip, of course. It isn't for everyone. I love it. There's a review coming on this. It's going to be a while out. I'm actually having surgery myself here coming up pretty quick. Just to really wrap this year up correctly. But this is one that I have chosen to do, and I'm not going to get into it right now. But know that a lot of my videos are sort of recorded out through the end of December. So some of the stuff that has landed in the last couple of days, we're probably not going to see until January.
We should talk about the penis.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. So this is the We Knives Minax, or Minax Minax, designed by Ferrum Forge. If I cover this part, this is a fantastic pocket knife. Now, I had one of these, actually, that I got one of the prototypes before it was named. And I fell in love with the blade shape. And then I noticed that if you hold it this way,
You can't unsee this.
you just can't unsee that it looks, it's a sad,
It's a penis.
it's a penis. Yeah. Yep, and I noted that in my first review of this thing, and this particular knife and this layout has made its rounds recently in the channels, and a bunch of people have noticed that. And it's a real bummer because
It's a great knife.
it's a fantastic pocket knife, but it's the Wee Wang. It just is. It's ridiculous. It could be, if this knife had a
We just ruined it for Born of Lights. No, we are allowed to laugh, Lola.
if this knife had a squared off pommel instead of, I shouldn't do that, I'm going to get my channel blocked. If this thing was squared off, this would be one of the best knives of all time. And yet they didn't. They did it this way. And look, the reason they did that is because it is a superbly comfortable knife in hand, as you want your wee weens to be, I guess. Look, I don't know. All I know is
What?
wee ween?
We ween?
Wee ween? No, it's the wee een.
Yeah.
This is the Wee Een. I'm changing the name of this knife. It is the W-E-E-I-N. Wee Een.
Michael Morgan says he's not seen it. Oh, Michael, there's so many comments I want to make.
Yeah, no, this is, but here's the thing. If you want to spend $250 to $60 or whatever these are going for, you are not wasting your money. This is CPM 20 CV from Wee. It is super comfortable in hand. It rides the pocket exceptionally well. It's got a ton of blade for the size of the handle.
Banana?
It's amazing. It's just sort of sad.
No, John, I have not seen that one. John, I guess Everyday City Carry.
Yeah.
Ray did a video of peeing with it.
Not well. Okay, I'm not going to pee with it, but yeah, no, it's a really poor design choice.
Tom says, I think we get the picture, honey.
Yeah, I'll put it down now.
Wait, can I play with it?
Yeah, of course you can play with it. I know it draws. What'd you get there?
I got my baby.
Ooh, what is it?
That is my I don't know if I
Is
put
the
my
inside?
Yeah. Did I put my review up with that?
I don't know.
I don't know if I did or not.
Look
I've
at
done
that.
the review. Maybe I just Maybe I just haven't loaded it yet. But that was actually a birthday present from a friend,
Yeah.
and it's big. It is a big knife, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a me-size
I
knife.
am absolutely loving it. No, Michael, it doesn't go in the nightstand drawer. The wee knife.
we do keep the wee knife away from the children. Yes, we do.
And Bayard, hey, he says it was made to fit comfortably in hand. Yes, it was.
Right, and feel familiar too. It really, yeah, boy, that is really shiny. We'll hold that differently. We're still wrestling with the lighting here, guys. We'll get it right one of these days, and then we'll all retire.
Yeah.
This is a great
Just
knife.
one
So this
matter.
this is what Civivi is doing, while they have then turned their budget stuff over to Sencut, which makes a lot of sense. You know, I mean, this thing with its copper infused, I don't even know what this is. Copper infused G10. What is it? I don't know. It's cool as hell, is what it is. But so then Civivi turns their cheap stuff over and makes Sencut knives now, which, by the way, again, the Sidious here is just a fantastic little pocket knife.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you're back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. The Civivi, that one is actually shredded carbon fiber and shredded copper foil, and it's in clear resin.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it is.
And
just
it's
a cool
Damascus.
knife. It's like, what, 8.5 inches in length?
It's a big knife. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a little bit. Almost 8.5.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was a heck of a birthday present. So, you know, we're on knife buying hiatus right now. So
Yeah.
you want anything we get either straight from the the makers or from our pass around group or friends or whatever. So, you know, to be able to get a new one is pretty cool. And that was one that I've been looking at for a while. So I was pretty happy.
Yeah, no, this is a great knife.
I just love that knife. And I don't know if you guys could see the Damascus on that either.
I don't know how well that's going to...
Michael, she is a miniature
Aussie,
Australian Shepherd. Hey, Chris.
Mr. Luthi.
Hey, dude.
What is up?
I told stories about you, Chris, because of this.
Oh, the Civivi Joe is the Insight.
I mentioned how you have the fancy version of this, and it really sort of kicked off the whole knife thing, what, 8-9 years ago now? Like forever ago. But, yeah, man. It's nice to have you here, man.
If you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it.
If I shake that Civivi more than 3 times, do I get enough Civivi? Never mind.
Never mind. It's just, we're gonna get you banned.
This is fun.
Ethan Ruins EDC. Whoa.
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 It's weird how far behind the actual footage is from what I'm saying. So I can't look at your screen or I lose what I'm doing.
Hey, Theo. Yeah, she's, you know what? Well, before we finish, maybe we'll get a view of the dog.
All right, we'll try. So this is the Kooby. This is the KB290. This is the Atlas. This is a Jelly Jerry design. Well, I mean...
This is a fabulous knife.
I mean, since I've got a pretty decent full-size knife up here on the table.
I love this one.
Yeah. This will be going out to some friends for review. This was sent along to me to look at, which I thought was very nice. But, you know, everybody knows the Recon 1 is a big knife, right? If you don't, the Recon 1 is a big knife. The Jelly Jerry is not quite as big, the 290 here, but it's still a big knife, which is great because Kooby and a bunch of other companies have really sort of leaned into small knives lately, which I don't love. They're just not for me. So
it's great for me.
It's great for everybody else.
Great for me.
I actually posted a picture the other day of all of my favorite knives that have smaller siblings, like the ZT-0300 and the 0350.
Somebody was just asking about a 0562. I don't. Did you have an 0562?
Excuse my arm. Well, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. There you go. Where did you... I didn't know there were any on the table.
Yeah. This is one that won't leave anytime soon. This is an older one. This is a CTS 204P edition.
Hey, Knife Whisperer.
Hey, Knife Whisperer. Hello. Hello. Wow, let's see how much lag there is. Hold on.
There it is.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's disturbing.
We don't normally do lives, so the leg is kind of...
Yeah, no, this is all new for us.
Yeah.
We've only done one other live.
It's really weird.
Yeah. So, this actually I've had for quite a while. I think this actually sort of started my ZT collection.
So nice.
This thing is fantastic. Now, as I mentioned, this one is the CTS 204P. The new ones are in CPM 20CV. This is just a fantastic, watch me use my words.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I can do that. Execution of a Hinderer design. I love this thing a ton. And I love the slicer grind blade. It is an absolute hoot.
Yeah, Simply Knives. I agree that Kooby is just... I love it. But see, to me, that one kind of reminds... I had the AD... You're rubbing off on me. I have the ADV Pathfinder and the Iron Pup.
Yeah.
And that kind of this Kooby kind of falls in that category for me because of the handle, the size of the handle, and just the size of the knife itself. And I think that's why I like it so much. Now my Iron Pup is a little smaller.
You have a small Iron Pup?
I do. She's laying on the floor sleeping.
No. Now I've rocked the table.
But yeah, this is Kooby's doing some pretty cool things. I have to admit that. You don't know where those are, do you?
I do.
Oh, he's gonna grab them for me. But yeah, there's something about... I don't normally like heavy knives, and I've said that, but every once in a while there's just a knife that comes along that is just big and chunky like that, and it really feels good in hand because you just really feel like you're going to be doing some damage on it, and I really do love that. And I think Therapeutic Edge is grabbing, or Peter is grabbing 2 of my knives.
Here you go.
Here we go. Yes. Yes. Okay, so these are my babies. So here's your Kooby. I'm gonna put that one off to the side. This is my ADV Pathfinder. I'm gonna actually move over to Peter's chair here so I can get closer to it. I love this knife. So like I said, it is a bit smaller, not much, but it is a little bit smaller than the Kooby. But man, I mean, this thing is just, it just feels like such a beast of a knife for such a small knife. This one is my Berg Blades. Oops. So let's move that back. Now, the Iron Pup is even smaller, but the thing I like about it is it's just a chunky handle. So even though you're getting a smaller knife, am I too far away?
There you go.
Even though you're getting a smaller knife, you're still getting a super chunky handle. And there's something about the chunky handles that I just love. Now, if you're using, you know, say the
That's why
bunch,
she married me.
because you have chunky hands
Handles.
or chunky.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
No.
You know, I love the bug outs, but I do feel sometimes that the handle is too thin. It kind of makes me feel like this one's not very drop shutty, honey.
No.
But yeah, you guys, I mean, Iron Pup, Pathfinder, and then you got this big old Kooby coming in here. So this is just, that's freaking cool. I don't care if you have small hands. That's awesome. Yeah, the Pathfinder is sweet. Favorite slip joint if you have one? Ooh, that would have to be.
I don't know. Where are all the little slippies?
Well, they're in the other room
Okay.
because I try to keep them away from the other.
So
knives, but-
you bring up an interesting question. What is your favorite slip joint if you have one? I don't really. So I'm old. I'm 49, and I'm old enough to remember when slip joints were pretty much everything you could own. And while I still have a ton of respect for them, like because of the history, I don't collect them because I had to when I was young. They definitely are rad, and the modern ones have got some really fantastic design aesthetic, like the Monterey Bay Knives double detent, the double. What was that one?
Which one?
The Monterey Bay Knives one with the double detent, the non-locking.
Oh, the.
The EWC. Thank you, Big Red.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic pocket knife, but I'm a fan of locking knives. I just am. That's my thing. Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm a huge fan of slip joints, but I'm also a fan of beautiful slip joints, good looking ones. I had one of these before, and I did a giveaway, and I gave it away, and I ended up getting another one. So here you go, Therapeutic Edge.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And I know JB knows that one. The Blue Ocean Rough Rider. That one is just.
God, this is really pretty.
Yeah. I mean, it is just gorgeous.
Oh.
It just. Yeah. Right?
So like I said, it doesn't mean that I can't appreciate
Yeah,
them.
buddy.
I absolutely can. They are really pretty to look at. I just don't collect them. Maybe I should. It doesn't hurt that they're super budget friendly.
Well, and I have a lot more than you do, I think.
So is this one on each side? Is this the
Yes.
same blade? Oh, you could go ball ninja with this.
Right?
No, I'm not going to do that. Gas station fights in both directions. That's really, anyway.
Knives has Tucson slippies coming in. It has snakewood handles and blackened Damascus for the blade. Oh, I want to see that.
I told you I had a Tucson slip joint in M390 in titanium that I absolutely loved, but I think he's still with. He may be actually still be with us. Oh yeah, he is. There he is. I love. What does Chris say?
Chris said, "I have a favorite slip joint." Laughing out loud.
Yeah, no, that was my favorite slip joint. It's his now. That's the Tucson.
Oh, okay.
You see, when you have a friend who is rad and is into knives, stuff moves around. You guys have seen the work that he does. If you've seen my JX5 sheath and I've got a really fantastic sheath for my.
You did my Essie sheath too.
You did your Essie sheath,
Yeah.
and I've got a sheath for my my Grizzly Cub prototype, and I've got a fantastic sheath. Dude, his work is phenomenal. And so if he wants to trade stuff, sometimes we just trade stuff.
Absolutely.
because it's that's and the other thing is, particularly when it's a friend, it's going to a good
If
home.
only Chris would come over here when I'm home.
Ooh, that would mean hanging out with you though.
I know.
Girls are icky.
They are.
All right.
So icky.
Who else has got another question? We're actually coming up on the hour mark here. I think we're going to start wrapping it up.
Well, and then I wanted to say, so you guys know, like I said, it's been an interesting year for us.
If a shitstorm counts as interesting, it has been an interesting year.
So I'm not even sure I still am because I've been so out of it lately, but I am and was an ambassador for Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And, as you've seen, I do have a link for you guys to use on the Smoky Mountain Knife Works site. And I have been making some money from the purchases you guys have made. Now, I have actually purchased a couple knives using that money and to give back to you guys. And we have finally actually had some time to sit down and go through our knives along with the ones that I got. And I'm going to be doing 2 giveaways. So I'm going to do it's just thank you guys for being awesome. Just a thank you for everything that you've done this year. And let's end the year with a bang. I mean, it's nothing compared to what JB and Big Red EDC and Zach stuff are doing. If you guys have not checked out those giveaways, holy smokes. It is just amazing. Okay. I can't do that, but I am going to be doing 2. I'm going to be doing one on Instagram and one on Facebook. So, again, it's from the money that I've made. It's not much, but what I do make, I want to get back to you guys too. I don't keep it. If I get things in that are for review, if they're not my knives or somebody's personal knives, then I absolutely want to give it back to you guys. Cause it feels good to give and it feels good to give back. And if I can do even just that much to say thank you for what you guys have done for us, we're going to do it. If we have enough, maybe we'll even put one on Therapeutic Edges page.
Yeah,
do 3
keep your eyes out. We're going to start doing our best to do some thank yous. Stuff for my channel will probably likely happen in January, again, because I'm having surgery on December 15th. And so I will be, my videos are uploaded out and ready to go. I'll still be available. If you guys have any questions, you can hit me up on Instagram or here on YouTube. I'm happy always to talk to you guys and see what's going on.
Chris doesn't think I'm icky.
Chris doesn't think you're icky?
No.
Quit flirting with my wife, man.
That's right, Chris. I'll be over tomorrow. Shh, don't tell Peter.
Wait, what? What's going on?
And Dirk, we missed our get together. So we
bud.
We need a rain check on that one.
It's just been nuts.
Yeah. Yes, so, Nathan, that's what I said.
What?
He says, what? Giveaway?
Yeah.
You guys, again, my giveaway, and it's not even going to compare. I mean, Big Red EDC.
Zach stuff.
JB and Zach. I mean, come on, you guys. It is ridiculous the giveaway they are going to have. And I mean, JB and Zach were kind of like our mentors starting this. They were such huge help in
Zach
this.
And David and
Zach, David, Josh.
I miss Geared Towards Gear.
I know.
I really do.
Slicey. Yeah. So, and we're not even mentioning Nick. All the channels, but yeah, Nick was huge. That was huge. Really cool to meet him.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know how to post links on this. JB, I know you do, but I don't know how to post a link to anything. Keep your eyes out. You guys got to go check out their channels.
Actually, I have to make you
moderator.
Yeah, moderator, okay, which I will do. Yeah, we'll do it before we do this next time.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. We're a little over an hour. Does anybody have any questions? Wrap up stuff.
Hollywood Tactical.
What's up, Hollywood?
Aw, Tactical Nickel. Big Red EDC. Dude.
Yeah, all the love in the world to you, brother.
All the love in the world, my Blade West husband. Oh, that was so awesome. That was such a fun trip. Savvy Ortis versus the Dogma. I'm going to go Ortis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ortis too. I think the handle. We don't have them available. They're out, but I think the Ortis has a more comfortable handle, and they have exactly the same blade shape. So if it's between the two, I'd go with the Ortis because I think it's more comfortable in hand.
Hollywood Tactical Chris needs to get a hold of you because he says he needs to ask you about fake cold steel guys online.
Yep, you can
on
reach.
Amazon, and there's a ton of them.
Yeah, you really. Here's the thing. Then let's talk about that because we've got a couple of cold steels on the table. Yeah, only buy cold steel. Really, only buy cold steel from either people that you know and trust, people that have good reputation for sales on like the Facebook groups, or from reputable dealers because everything has got a fake. Every single cold steel has got a potential fake. And in fact, the 8015 fakes, 8010, I think they're 8010 fakes now too, but the 8015 fakes are really good visually. So it's tough. You got to really watch that, man. But if the person's got good seller history and good reputation, if they've been selling for a while, there are ways to discover trust. But if it's just some dude on eBay who's got 3 knives up for sale and one of them happens to be, for instance, a Recon 1 and it's really stupid cheap,
Can I take your phone?
I would skip that. We're gonna move the phone now because you're gonna get to meet the dog.
We're going to show you who's always playing with that squeaky toy. So this, come here, girl. This is Miss Lola. Oh, and she's doing a sit pretty. You guys probably can't see. She's doing a sit pretty for a little beef jerky treat. But this is the one who absolutely loves her squeaky toys. Huh. She is a good girl. So many of you had asked about her. Just want to show her little face on camera.
Yeah, guys, we're really lucky.
Aw, thanks, JB. She is a good girl. And, it's kind of funny because, like I said, we don't edit our videos. I'm, like, going all over the place there. We don't edit our videos. Hi!
Oh, that's it. Our face has been on camera. Now we have to kill all of you. I mean, we love you guys. I don't know where that's going to be. That's close
Laundromat,
enough.
whatever. You guys are going to hear it all.
All right. So thank you so much for watching. We will try to do more of these. In fact, what I'd really like to do is a week or so out from my surgery, so the 20th, but before Christmas, I'd like to do another live as part of my recovery to get back in and touch base with all you guys.
Yeah, we'll see how you're doing.
Yeah, well, yeah, if I'm all, that's great, we probably won't do it, but
Or I might just come over,
Yeah, no, it'll be a full face, like full frontal video of me just looking all like ridiculous. Drugged. Oh, that'll be great.
Oh, okay, you guys, who wants to see a live with Peter all drugged up? 'Cause I will totally go over there and do that.
We got to do a pain med live. That'll be fantastic.
He is actually healing at my parents' house. So because we have the dog and everything here and it would be a little much, she would, want to jump all over him. So we're going to be at another house, right, Lola? The night whisperer, yes. That, you know what? We may have to do that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be awesome.
It'd be all like, she'll have to hand me, the toy knives you get, because I won't be able to
Thanks,
handle
JB.
actual sharp stuff. This knife's super sharp. No, you're going to have to give me fake
No,
knives.
I will. You won't touch them.
We'll do plastic kitchen cutlery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Like the one we did at the zoo.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for
you.
watching. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on YouTube or over on Instagram at A Therapeutic Edge, or Women Carry Knives over on Instagram, or, just reach out. We'd love to hear from you. We love talking to you guys. It makes all of this worth it.
Hey, Lavender Pants.
Hey, Lavender.
Yes, this is live. We're finishing up though right now.
Oh, man.
And Manny, thank you. We appreciate
Manny, thank
that.
you so much for stopping by. But again, JB, Zach, Scott, Big Boar Knife and Gear, Dirk, Chris Tie Addiction, the Knife Junkie, Nick Shabazz, Metal Complex, Slicey, you guys made our lives possible for a while there, and that is just something I'm never going to forget.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your last few hours of your weekend or early bit of your Monday morning, whatever it is for you right now.
Yeah. And coming up sometime this week, you'll see the giveaway video.
Yeah, coming up sometime this week, you'll see a giveaway video.
And a post on IG.
And if we don't talk to you again before then, we'll see you in a couple of weeks live.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye now.